Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we're going to be speaking about Bia, and I'm giving my opinion, okay, like it or not. If you're interested in female rap, pop, conspiracy theories, trending topics, my unpopular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into, go on ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about Bia. I talk about a lot of female rappers, like in my opinions on their careers and just different elements about them and things like that. So a lot of y'all should be used to it by now. But I wanted to talk about Bia because, I feel as though Bia is kind of boring, and just noticing her career over the last few years and just different elements about it. So, before I get into that, though, I just want to say I respect her a lot. I respect her a lot because she's fairly drama free. You don't hear her name circulating in the press involving some BS, some drama, some clout chasey weird stuff. Like, she's not in the media like that for drama. And I respect that because it takes like a certain type of artist, in my opinion, to not be overly consumed in the drama, because drama, pushes attention. It pushes people, to view your profile and maybe listen to your music or do your different things. Like, you are going to become more visible the more drama filled you are. And Bia avoids all the drama for the most part, outside of the whole Cardi B like diss track thing. So yeah, outside of that, Bia's pretty drama free. She doesn't really get into a whole lot of stuff. She seems to mind her business and make her music and whatever. I it just Bia is just not really that interesting as a rapper. I feel like she's been around for years. She's been making music for a while, and she pretty much goes relatively unnoticed for the most part. And you gotta kind of try to sit and wonder, well, why exactly is that? I mean, she's not a bad rapper. She's had hit songs in the past, things like that. So we know she's capable of making a hit. She's done it before. Yeah, were they off singles at random times? Yeah. But she's done it before. So it's like, it begs the question of like, what's really going on? Like, why isn't Bia's career where it could be at this stage? You know what I mean? And I feel like it's because Bia doesn't really have anything interesting or defining about her. Like most other female rappers, we kind of know them for their signature this or signature that, or something about them that is infamous, excuse me, for them. You know what I'm saying? Something that you look at them and you associate a few different characteristics or a few different lines or verses or a few different sayings or a few different ad libs or whatever it might be. I mean, Bia does have an ad lib. It's like, Bia, Bia, which is cute. But she doesn't really have anything that stands out about her to where you're like, okay, this is Bia. And how I know this is Bia is because of this. Like, she doesn't have that. She doesn't really have that, like, standout ability. I think the standout ability for Bia is her association with Nicki Minaj. That's one thing that people can say about her, that they're like, oh yeah, the girl who did a whole lot of money with Nicki. And then, another standout for her is, yeah, the girl who did that song with Russ, that really poppin' song with Russ. And I thought that that was going to be her takeoff moment. Like, she was going to be out of here from there. I was like, ooh, who is this new girl? She's hot. The song is good. Nothing really came of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like she doesn't really have any recognizable characteristics about her, anything like her look, her sound, nothing. And she sounds very like lackluster and monotone when she's rapping. You know how people say Ice Spice is very like monotone when she raps, and she doesn't really have a lot of inflections or passion behind most of her raps, with the exception of a couple. Ice is, but for the most part, Ice Spice doesn't have that. Bia has almost the same exact problem. She doesn't have a lot of inflections or passion or enthusiasm behind her raps. It's just this very flat, monotone, even, consistent like sound, and it's like really boring. It's really really boring. So on top of that, and on top of her not having a really any distinguishable look or characteristic about her, it she doesn't really have anything to set her apart. And that's the thing now. There are so many female rappers out here. There's so many, and there's new girls popping up all the time. I'm sure next year we'll have another random version of Ice Spice and Sexy Red blow up. Because that's just how it is. We're kind of in this popcorn, microwavable, female rap era where random girls are just sprouting up out of nowhere. They were like, how the hell did they get here? Where did they come from and why? Um, that's kind of what's happening in the industry right now. So, because these girls have such defined personalities and sounds, if you don't stand out in any way, then you're going to get left behind because there are other girls to look at. There are other things to tune into. And Bia just doesn't have that definition. Also, I noticed that Bia isn't really that collaborative. I mean, she is. She has done collaborations, like I said, with Russ, Nicki Minaj, a couple of people here and there, but she's not really collaborating or interacting too much with any of the other female rappers that much, like the mainstream ones. Maybe it's because they don't like her, or maybe it's because they don't want to work with her. I don't know. But I think something that would help Bia too is maybe collabing with some well known artists, other than Nicki, because she's already done that. But some other artists who, people might be more inclined to listen to it because it's Bia featuring XYZ other girls or XYZ other girl. It might get her a little bit more boost because, I mean, the other girls are bigger than Bia, you know. But I don't know, maybe because she's affiliated with Nicki at this point and everybody is split up, maybe she can't or doesn't want to work with them or something like that. Either doesn't want to work with them or can't work with them because of, she's tied to Nicki. She's going on tour with Nicki, I believe, for this next leg. So maybe she can't really do that. I don't know, but I'm just trying to think of ways to help boost her. I don't know if the Nicki Minaj tour will help her. It might, but I just don't think that there's anything special enough about Bia at this point. Like I was saying, the Cardi B situation was probably supposed to boost her. She probably was hoping that it would. I mean, yeah, she got a whole bunch of listens off of that diss record, but nobody like continued to talk about that or stream that after the fact. Just like when Ice Spice dissed Cardi B, it went absolutely nowhere. Nobody cared about it. Like nobody took it seriously. And then the same thing with Bia. All that happened with Bia when she dissed Cardi B was got her dragged. That's it. It didn't really. I mean, yeah, some people were respecting it, but nobody really streamed it like that. Like it's not critically acclaimed as a diss. So it's not like she didn't get like a hiss moment off of it, is what I mean, or like a Bigfoot situation. It wasn't like that. So, I don't know. Y'all leave me your suggestions. If you listen to Bia, cool. But as far as relevancy and getting her career to a more mainstream level, like, what does she need to do? Because, like, yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. And that's it for this one. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.